course, we at Walmart. No, you gotta look it up, baby. Shopping, getting us a little something, something. This basket looking a lot of healthy right now. You did. Let's see if we actually put that in our body, or if it's just for decoration. Cause you know sometimes we be tweaking. But yeah, we worked out today, so we plan to work out in the morning. But I don't know how that's gonna really shake. You know, we talk a good talk. All right. I think I know what lentils are now. Oh, it's beans.
Yeah.
I only know because I looked at them putting them up once. It's like the things that be in your head that just like you don't like quite.
I need carrots too. How much do you see? Because I know you know.
Oh, you trying to throw shade? Y'all here over here talking about I'm not gonna eat the carrots. If I eat your food, yeah. You gotta remember I ain't like it the last time. You gotta put some zazz into it this time. Yeah, don't put none of that junk in there. You was tweaking. That bull crap. She's putting all this on. Should have got some tomatoes. I just didn't get them because I didn't know what I was gonna put them in.
You got big tomatoes and dust in the jar in the can.
Well, don't nobody want some old tomatoes preserved in a can.
Let's see.
Mamma mia. Lentils are over here. It's right there. Right there, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there. She keep running my shoes over. She trying to take me out the game. But it's cool. We ain't gonna cry over spoiled milk. It is what it is. Niggas gonna hate. They see you put on your fresh J's and they be like, "Ah, nah, he too fresh, dog." Look, I'm shopping. We gonna mess with that Bertolli. I'm so glad I ain't just dropped this right now. Don't it look like I'm shopping?
Is that the oily one?
Just grab another one and look and see.
Nate.
No.
He talking about eating healthy, but he got sauce and oil in it. Straight oil.
Tomato and basil. We need some more. Oh, this that early. That oil she was talking about. It was a bird. It was a bird.
Oh shit.
Almost. I thought I broke it because there was some other glass up under there.
Do we have curry at the house?
I heard that sticker, boy. It sounded like I was squeezing. I was breaking it. But I don't know. We don't got no curry at the house.
Curry seasoning.
I just told you. No. you go.
Maybe if I said seasoning, it would resonate.
No. Did you buy some curry then?
No.
Curry don't just pop up at the crib. Then curry get bust if he just pop up. It's funny. I had a friend named Curry. I think he liked my picture not too long ago. She trying to take me out the game, dog. She grabbed the toy. You gonna return it to the right aisle?
No, I didn't take it.
You doing returns now? Oh, she trying to get hired. She in here doing returns. She said, I can do the job. I can get the job done. Look, I'm about to get you a whole bunch of ramen noodles.
We still got that box under there.
That's because you ain't eating them. That ain't for me. I don't even think I think it got chicken in them ramen noodles. I'm so serious.
If you got chicken, I wouldn't eat this. I don't want chicken. I like beef, not chicken.
We got a little lunch today. 2 slices of cheese pizza. Some French fries, dog. Ran me $9.03. 10 because I tipped that extra 97 cents. You did, but dang, when you think about it, man, an hour of all that work I did today went to just eating, and that just be so sad. It'd be so sad. Like, you only work 8 hours, right? You're there for 9, 8. And 2 of them hours that you was there didn't go to nothing. But you were eating and you having time to eat. It's like, what the heck? Crap. That's crap. You did? But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm only making 7 hours worth of pay today. Minus, taxes take like a good hour, I think, away by itself. But when you really think about it, I don't make no money. Daily, I don't make anything, bruh. That junk is just built up over time. That's just cash built up. But it's cool. It's sad, but it's cool. I'm about to eat because it's smooth. What's up, kids? I'm lazy. If I don't do anything, I will show you examples of what not to do. I will show you my bad examples, and I will show you how mistakes can be made while traveling down the path that I made. The path that I take, so that's a plus. That's a con. A pro. Right? I don't know. Today was my day just started. I woke up around 11 o'clock, 10:30 to be more accurate, and it's 1:40 now. So from 10 to 1, 10 gets to 12. That's adding 2 hours. Then 1, that's 3 hours ago. I woke up roughly 3 hours ago. Spent like an hour and spent like an hour and 20 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, an hour and 20 minutes just looking at jobs. Surfing, just scrolling. I didn't apply to not one job. I just looked. I just looked at the job market around here, and I seen some things, but that's what happened, and when you analyze it, today was another day that I stayed in bed till 12 o'clock. Got out of bed, took a shower. I didn't even cook breakfast today. I did wash the dishes. I did take out the trash, but come on. I work at Walmart for 8 hours a day, typically. And when I do come home, I'm asleep. I say about 8 hours or whatever. But the case is, what I'm saying is, I work more at my job than I do at home. And it's like, washing the dishes and taking out the trash is like a 20-minute task. And I make it seem like it's so much work. I don't pay myself the way I pay others. And it's crazy because I was thinking about it earlier. You know, I be putting in work. I'm a hard worker. I put in work at work. I be grinding. At least I maintain the performance that's at least equivalent of other workers, if not far more, you know. And I feel like I'm a great worker. And it's not just this job. I feel like it's with all jobs I worked at. I feel like I did good jobs. I feel like if I had to, I can get back into every job I work at. And it might be a little arrogance and ignorance, but that's the way I feel. But that's not the goal, you know, and that's not the plan. But I say that to say I do all this work at jobs and at other locations, but when it comes down to me in the household, I'm lazy. I am very lazy, bruh. And that needs to change. That needs to change. And I don't know how I'm going to, you know, find a way to change it, but it needs to change. I recorded a vlog maybe 2 days ago. It was a long vlog. And I posted still to this day, and it's not because I didn't have the time, because I had the time. It's because I am lazy. I don't even want to sit here and upload vlogs to the internet. And I'm not even really editing them. I'm just putting them together. So that's like a kind of like, it kind of lets you know how lazy I am. And I'm starting to think that I might not be as good of a worker as I say I am, because how could I be so lazy outside of work and be so great inside? That don't really make sense. So I'm probably just working with a lot of other lazy people too, because I do believe that I'm working harder than a lot of other people. But who knows? My mindset right now, my thought is that I want to work 2 jobs and work as a lot of hours, but I don't know how that's gonna work. And I feel like this job is conflicting because it takes up 9 hours and it's in the middle of the day. So it's from 2 to 11. Firstly, I feel like it probably would have been better if it would have ended at 12, which means it would have started at 3. But it would have been even more, great if it would have been 4 to 12. Then that gives me from whatever to 4 to find a job in between there that I can work in between there. So that'd be like 8 to 4. But that wouldn't even be the thing, because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 8 hours. But I couldn't get straight to that job. So that's funny. That's very funny. I was thinking about having 2 8-hour jobs, but I don't know how that would work, because as the example just showed, even if I work up at 8 o'clock and end at 12, you still gotta account for the time that it takes to get from one job to the other, driving wise, whatever, and then the time it takes to wake up. So say if I worked from 8 to 12, I'm losing at least an hour to get to work, an hour to get back home. Just playing it safe and putting extra time onto it. That means that's 6 hours of sleep max. That's yeah. But you know, if that was actually done, then the laziness aspect would be a little different, considering how much I'm doing at the jobs. But even just the fact that I'm, you know, grinding 16 hours a day, I would commend myself for that. But I don't know, I tend to think out hypotheticals and think like the stretch of the farthest, the most I can do, you know, and go from there. But a lot of times I don't do it. Like, I don't know how many times I've been at DDOT, which is my bus driving job, and was like, okay, if I work my regular shift, you know, I get 40 hours, and then I stay after work for 2 hours a day, every day that I work, how much would I make? If I came in my 2 off days and worked 8 hours, how much would I make? I did that so many times. Never really worked overtime. I did that even here. Just looked at how much I would make if I stayed 2 hours late, all that. Never really do overtime. But the difference with there and here is there I was guaranteed my 40 hours. And there was a lot of overtime. And it was flexibility. It was a lot of flexibility, which means I could have came in early in the morning. I could have left out late at night, you know. It was work hours throughout the whole 24 hours of a day, you know, kind of. Well, yeah. With some job throughout them whole 24 hours. I'm not guaranteed that you can get them jobs, but hey, it was options. You just had to be able to get in them cracks. Pause, granddad. But look, that's that. It's time for me to walk into my job. So I'm gonna do that. I did not eat breakfast. I don't know how today is gonna go, but I'm assuming we will see. That's the fakest smile ever, bruh. I don't even know. I don't know. I feel pathetic right now. I feel so pathetic. I bought this crap and I can't even smell it, bruh. It's been in my car for a whole day. I ain't smelled nothing yet. I'm thinking I was gonna get to the car and it was gonna, like, overnight, cause I opened it at night. I was gonna get to the car and it was just gonna be too much. It's gonna have to crack windows or something, bro. I can't even smell it. I had to remember it was in here to know, to look. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I haven't been feeling like cooking. So I just been all types of lazy. Ungrateful, lazy, all types of stuff, bro. All types of stuff, bro. I'm gonna even put in an extra couple minutes of work for myself right now. You did? I got all these water bottles in my car, but they all in the trunk. You know, I gotta take some into work so I can have something to drink. But I'm gonna do what I do occasionally, and that's put the waters and cup holders in my car, you dig? So I ain't had none in my car. You know, I come eat in my car. I had bent over backwards to try to find a water bottle to the drink. No. I got them all. I should have grabbed one more. But I ain't gonna be too lazy. I got the time. I can make it to work on time. Here go old dude. It's funny, I don't think I know his name. Yeah. That's that. Just realized when we went to Walmart, my girl didn't buy a flashlight. I'm probably gonna give her my flashlight. It's banging music. It's such a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and it's funny because I seen myself saying that yesterday, but I didn't. But like, excuse me, it's real life beautiful outside as far as temperature. I feel like I'm so dark. And I have to switch back to my book bag instead of the other bag. Only thing is I got my laptop in here. And like, I know my laptop can fit because I got it to fit before, but it's like, I don't really be feeling it taking it to the job. But my reasoning is to try to fill out do some stuff on my computer. Come on. Costs like $1,600 for my computer with the insurance and all that, taxes. So it don't make no sense for me not to be using it, especially considering I'm paying more because I'm paying it off through the credit card that I owe a whole lot of money to. But what really ticked me off today was I was in bed. I didn't know what to do. I was being lazy. I did not feel like doing anything, right? So I decided to check, and I checked to see if, my email had got any good notifications, like job, anything. After that, I checked my bank and stuff. Then I end up checking bills, and I realized that I ain't have enough cash to pay for my car insurance on time. And it's like, I think I would have got paid like 5 days afterwards, 5 days late. And I would have been good to cover it. It just would have came late. But it's like, so far I've been so good at paying payments on time. So it's like, I don't like the thought of even not being able to pay my bill. And honestly, I can't. But it just irritated me. So I don't know. I was like, dang, bro. Like, I really might be out of luck with this cash. But it made me mad. It's like, I'm not making enough. I'm back to the point where it's like, I'm working check to check. I ain't got no leeway money for real. And it's crazy. Cause I ain't even paying. I don't know, man. Look, it's so depressing. But I'm about to get to it. I don't know how realistic it is with this job thoughts, but something gotta shake. As always said, something gotta shake. Say maybe I should have stayed at Domino's a little bit longer. And it's funny because it didn't even get cold like I thought it was gonna get. Like I said, it's a beautiful day, but I really did not feel like being there. I don't want to be there, so I don't want to have to go back, but I could. I'm just hoping it don't have to come down to that. But it's real. What's up, good people? Today is Monday the 30th, 2019. I stayed 16 minutes late, but I ain't stay late today because I'm off the next 2 days. And I just chose, I was going back and forth on whether I should or not, and I just chose to just shoot to the crib. But I stayed late yesterday for like 3 hours, well, 2 hours and like 40 minutes. Alright. Happy New Year's. So I'm hoping to like keep it up in the future, you know. But we're gonna see. But I don't know, man. Yo, she's still here. I wonder if she came back or if she's been working this whole time. Not too important, but yeah, I don't know. I'm glad, you know, I got some extra hours, you know, put in some extra time. But at the same time, I just realized I didn't really get that much OT. Cause I had a few extra hours from them plugging in Christmas, but at the same time, my supervisor told me today that they don't count as time and a half. They just gonna give me regular 8 hours. So that ain't gonna be no like what it's supposed to be for real. But I mean, I ain't tripping on that. I'm ready to get to the crib though. I don't know. I just been thinking a lot. Been thinking about business, just plans and all that, and just goals and how I can, you know, continue to educate myself, learn things, and knock out goals while still working and having to, you know, do 40 plus hours a week if, you know, I schedule that much. But yeah, that's my rant, man.